when all this, everything that Cassie's saying, and then the lawsuit falls out, did you believe not saying everything in the document, but what was your take on the lawsuit for what it was? From what you heard, what Cassie went through, what was your take on all right, well, he's about to pay that in a day because that's what happened.
I believe the girl Gina before Cassie even came out. You understand? I believe what she said and what he did to her because I've heard the story about what he did to Misa, his first baby mom. You understand? When he beat her up on the car because she thought she was dealing with Eric Sermon.
Yeah.
You understand? I know the situation when I came into the hospital and Kim was looking distraught, bruised. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Kim was looking like she was looking. You understand?
Yeah.
And he holding a bloody t-shirt around his wrist because she cut his wrist. So I know what she may have went through in order to get to that point.
Damn.
So when Cassie was talking about the abuse and the parts that I read, I believed her. Because the lepers don't change their spots.
There you go. So lastly, Gina, I have to ask you, we're in 2024. You see what's going on with Trump. You see what's going on with Diddy. For you, again, you're in the industry or you're in this world now. How does this all land? Because again, we've had Jaguar Wright come on this couch. She spoke and just basically gave her truth. Shout out to Art of Dialogue. You've spoken enough on there to give your truth. And it seems that things that y'all have said are coming to light, coming to fruition. How far does this go? As far as we just seen the Dream lawsuit come down. It's like Cuba Gooding Jr. We see all these actors that we praise, like you said, false idols, that are now, the wool is being pulled over our eyes and we're showing if they are monstrous, we're seeing that. How far does this go that you feel going into the rest of this year, going into next year? Like what's gonna roll down from what Gene Deal feels?
Well, if I could answer that, I could probably put it in the bottle, make some money, bro.
Yeah, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga dollars.
But justice delayed is not justice denied.
Yeah.
You understand? And the things that is about to come out is because people are not going to be afraid to tell the truth. They know that there's ears out there listening now about what's been going down. This has been happening for years, brother.
Right.
You understand? When I told people that I seen Trump, Diddy, Al Sharpton, and Wendy Williams in the same room having a conversation together before he came president, and now all of them trying to say Trump was racist and all this and stuff like that. He wasn't acting racist. He wasn't acting all like that when y'all was chilling, drinking champagne and talking all this other stuff like that. But all of a sudden now he's racist and all that. I'm right there in the meeting with them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, bruh, if people continue to come out, tell their truth, tell their tragedies, their things that happened to them, it's going to be crazy. It's not only the entertainers, it's the athletes, it's the people in the movies. Bro, Hollywood is really Hollyweird.
That's real. That's real. And Gene, for those that do want to read your books, because what we want to do, of course, when we do this again, we definitely want to be read up on the books.
Right.
Tell them the names of the books, where they could get them, the stories that those are telling as well.
Well, you can get both of my books off of Amazon. It's My World of Bodyguard and a Hip Hop Star by Gene Deal. That's Genedeal. And the other one is Life After Death when Bodyguard and the Hip Hop Star. I got a tribute in there to the Bee Gees. I got a tribute in there to the Notorious Big. If you go read the comments of what people said, I didn't know I outdid myself from the first book, but they said the second book is better than the first book. The first book gonna have you in tears, and the second book, you're gonna be in tears first, but then it's an upbeat, it's what the industry, what I seen. You know, conversation with Big L, Pun, you got stories about Fat Joe, you got some stuff about BMF. You got 50 Cent, the whole beef about 50 Cent and Ja Rule and the whole 9 yards. You understand? It's stuff that y'all should have been asking about now.
Yeah, right. That's why we said this ain't, we're gonna do more. We're gonna do more. We're gonna get through the book. So with that being said, is there any other books that you're writing?
I'm doing the last of that. It's gonna be a trilogy. It's called Gene Deal, The Bodyguard. And then I'm gonna have the story about BMF, go in depth and how they changed a whole lot in Puff life. I'm gonna talk about Scott Storch, you know, my travels with him, just briefly. Fat Joe, just a lot of other people in the industry, K. Slay, Chaz Williams, just stuff that I personally experienced. All my things are personal experiences.
Real life.